Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I have a shop card shout out for you today, as well as a show shout out for this coming weekend. And if you're in that area, I really hope you can make it. And something that came to mind this morning that is a very special memory for Hobby Dude. So let me share that with you. First up, guys, got a new shop card from our buddy Larry over at Model Car Madness from Rhode Island. And if you are not familiar with this channel, he's been around for a little bit, but he has some absolutely fantastic stuff. Love that Mopar in the middle there. But if you want to know how to do some lights, as you see here on this Challenger, as well as the 32, these headlights, if you want to get a lesson in lighting, head over and check out Larry's channel too. But besides that, guys, there is just some absolutely fantastic builds, great information, awesome guy, fun channel. I want you to head over, show him some love, give him a sub, check out the videos. You're going to really like them. And I tell you, this community just continues to grow. Great guys, great information, just some awesome stuff. Also from Larry, got one of his stickers. And if you remember, I've got quite a collage going here. In fact, I'm going to have to kind of come up with something else, I think, for these things. But I think I've got them on other parts of the desk here too. Definitely head over, check out the channel. Great stuff. Also in the envelope with this was this sticker. And I think this is a great idea for some of the group builds, because you could peel this off, stick it on your workbench as a reminder of the group build you're working on. This one is for the Out of This World 2025 group build. And this one is hosted by Billy over at Crankenstein Creations and Larry at Model Car Madness from Rhode Island. And this is going on through December 31st. And as it says, come fly with us. So I'm not going to give you the particulars on it, because I want you to go to their channels and be sure to get the particulars on the build. And it's a fun build, guys. You need to go check it out. You really do. But so head over there and take a peek. Good stuff. Larry, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you very much. Also, this coming weekend is the HAMS, or the Houston Automotive Modeler Society's Space City Shootout. That is July the 12th, and it's in a new location. There's your info there. And the theme, once again, is Roadsters, and the feature marquee is Camaros. Absolutely some great stuff. And you can head over to, I think it's a Facebook page, or you can go to www.ipms, let me get in frame there, -hams.org, and you can print you off this. And I think the, as I recall, the entry forms and all are there. But so if you are in that area of Stafford, Texas, be sure you head over there. I've heard great things about this show in the past. I gave it a shout out a couple weeks ago, but it's right around the corner here this weekend. I wanted to share that with you. Your categories and some of the basic rules there, that kind of stuff. And again, there's your Master Awards. You can head over there to the channel, and I think there's a Facebook group too. I'm not sure, but try that. You definitely can get it on the ipmshams.org. So head over, check it out. I hope you can get over and support not only the club, but the vendors as well. So guys, let's do that. Let me get the camera turned around. I want to share with you a super memory. On the credenza behind me, there are a few pictures that you guys really never see, but it's family, things like that. But I just stopped as I turned around to pick up something back there last night, and I paused at this picture of my mom and dad. They have always been very supportive of me, and have prayed for me, and have been a major guide in my life. And as many of you know, my dad was not only a hot rod guy, but he was a modeler back in the 50s and 60s. And I remember growing up asking him, hey, I want to build a model, I want to build a model, I want to build a model. And he said, well, when you get a little older. Well, a few days ago was my birthday, and as I looked at this picture, I started thinking back, and I counted in my mind 62 years and 2 days ago, my dad on my birthday took me to McAllister Square. We went into a particular drugstore and he said, pick you out a model. And he had one in particular that I always liked, and as soon as I saw it, I said, oh, I want that one. He said, son, I have that one. I said, yeah, but I don't. I want that one. And many of you know what it is. I have about 4 or so of them in my collection, and that is the Green Hornet. I just fell in love with this thing, and it was my very first model car. And I sat and I thought about Dad, and I thought about his patience with me as we built this Green Hornet, and the paint. I mean, he let me do everything, and but that was the beginning of the lesson that he taught with that one. And I've got plans for one of those to do it the old school way. Don't know whatever happened to that original, but it has a very special place in my heart. And since then, I have picked up a number of things, including this Hot Rod magazine from October 1959 of the Green Hornet, which the real car was called the Grasshopper. And did you notice the 2 guys holding the body and the ladies with the car? And that is the same thing that you have on the box art. So we've got this from 1959, and you know, guys, in this magazine, and when I get to the car, building the car, I'm going to share that with you, but the actual details that are in the model kit are almost 100% spot on with a real car. So Monogram did a really great job there. But I even had to stop, go pick up one of these off the shelf and sit down here and go through it and just reflect on just such a great memory. And Dad, I love you, and thank you so much for introducing me to this hobby. And it has been, over the many years, my stress reliever from my careers. It has been my relaxation. And between Mom and Dad, Mom loves to go to these model shows. If I go to one up in the North Carolina area, if you've seen in some of the older videos, she's been to Atlanta. So actually, she and my brother Scott surprised me popping up in Atlanta. But she loves to go to these shows, and she grew up in those 50s hot rods too with my dad, so she loves cars. I remember in high school, my 65 Mercury with a floor shifter and all that stuff, she wanted to drive it home from the grocery store. I had taken her to the grocery store when I was in high school. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, show me, Mom. Wow. A hot rod. But I have great memories. My parents, again, have always been supportive of even the hobby, and I've really had a blast with this. And I know many of you guys, your mom and dad, or your dad, got you into it as well. Your love for cars and for modeling. So I wanted to share that with you. My dad was just something. And, you know, he still is in my heart. And thank you again, Dad, for introducing me to this and sharing this with me. It was something we did together. And, guys, just an awesome, awesome memory. I hope you have many of them the same. And what a community we have. What a great hobby we have. And I hope, like me, it's a relaxing thing for you to do too, and to share. And guys, this community through YouTube, through social media, we have grown and grown and grown. I would have never imagined meeting the number of people and having the friends that I have through this hobby. But hey, I love every one of you, and I appreciate you so much. And there's more friendships to come. I know that. Guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you letting me ramble here for a few minutes. And share a memory. And if you can make that show this weekend, be sure you do that, and head over and check out those channels. Guys, God loves you, so does Hobby Dude. See you in the next video.